Imagine standing on a planet where the wind screams faster than a bullet, where storms rage for centuries, and where rain isn't made of water, but of molten rock or acid. This isn't the plot of a sci-fi movie, it's real weather happening right now on worlds beyond Earth. While we deal with hurricanes, blizzards, and heat waves, the rest of the universe hosts weather so extreme it makes our worst disasters look tame. Let's start with Jupiter, the solar system's biggest planet and home to the most famous storm in existence, the Great Red Spot. This monstrous hurricane is wider than Earth and has been churning for at least 400 years, possibly much longer. Winds inside it rip through the atmosphere at over 400 miles per hour, spinning in a never-ending vortex. But what's even crazier? Jupiter's storms don't just stay put, they collide, merge, and sometimes vanish, creating a chaotic weather system unlike anything we know. If Jupiter's winds sound intense, Neptune's are on another level. Despite being the farthest planet from the Sun, Neptune has the fastest winds in the solar system, blasting at more than 1,200 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound on Earth. Scientists still don't fully understand how a planet so far from the Sun's heat can generate such violent storms, but one theory suggests its internal heat drives these supersonic winds, creating massive dark vortices that appear and disappear like ghosts in the atmosphere. Then there's Venus, a planet often called Earth's twin but only in size. Its weather is a nightmare. The atmosphere is so thick with carbon dioxide that it traps heat in a runaway greenhouse effect, making Venus the hottest planet in our solar system, even hotter than Mercury. Surface temperatures reach a scorching 900 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead, but the horror doesn't stop there. Venus's clouds are made of sulfuric acid, and when it rains, it doesn't water, it rains acid. Thankfully, the droplets evaporate before hitting the ground, but if you were standing on Venus, you'd be crushed, boiled, and dissolved all at once. Saturn might look calm from a distance, but it has its own bizarre weather. Its North Pole is home to a mysterious hexagon-shaped storm, a six-sided jet stream that scientists still can't fully explain. Each side of this hexagon is longer than Earth's diameter, and winds inside it race at over 300 miles per hour. Even stranger, this storm has been there for decades, possibly centuries, spinning like a cosmic top. But Saturn's moon Titan is where things get truly alien. Titan is the only place besides Earth with liquid rivers, lakes, and seas, but they're not filled with water. Instead, they're made of methane and ethane, chemicals that are gases on Earth but flow as liquids in Titan's freezing cold. When it rains on Titan, it doesn't pour water, it drizzles methane, creating slow-motion storms that reshape the landscape over centuries. If you stood on Titan, you'd see hazy orange skies, icy dunes, and possibly even methane waterfalls. The Sun, our nearest star, also has its own version of weather, and it's terrifying. Solar flares and coronal mass ejections blast superheated plasma into space at millions of miles per hour. These explosions are so powerful they can disrupt satellites, knock out power grids on Earth, and create dazzling auroras near the poles. The biggest solar storms, like the Carrington event of 1859, were so strong they set telegraph wires on fire. If a storm like that hit today, it could cause trillions in damage and plunge parts of the world into darkness for months. Beyond our solar system, things get even wilder. Brown dwarfs, failed stars, too small to ignite nuclear fusion, have storms that make Jupiter's Great Red Spot look tiny. These cosmic monsters have hurricane-like bands and spots so large they could swallow Jupiter whole. Some of these storms may last for centuries, with winds reaching thousands of miles per hour. And then there's the strangest weather of all, diamond rain. On planets like Neptune and Uranus, scientists believe the extreme pressure deep in the atmosphere squeezes carbon into diamonds, which then rain down into the core. Imagine a world where storms don't just bring water or acid, but showers of glittering gemstones. The universe is full of weather that defies imagination, from eternal hurricanes to acid clouds, from methane oceans to diamond storms. Nature's fury exists on scales we can barely comprehend. It makes you wonder what other extreme weather is out there, waiting to be discovered. One thing's for sure, no matter how bad the weather gets on Earth, somewhere in the cosmos, it's far, far worse.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let's Let me know if you want any tweaks.